This is Lebanon, in the Khomas Region of Namibia South-West Africa. Lebanon is not a country, it's not a town, village or city. Lebanon is a conglomerate of mountain ranges, and there are two Lebanon. One is snow-capped Lebanon, and the other does not have snow on its summit, and it is called Anti-Lebanon. Pay close attention and listen attentively as we take a look at the historical, the scriptural, the biblical Lebanon.
This is it. This is Lebanon. Lebanon of history. Lebanon of scripture. The one that we find in the Old Testament and in the New Testament. This is it here. This is how it looked. This is the one of history. Now Lebanon, it is not a city, it's not a state, it's not a region, it is not a village nor town. Lebanon are mountain ranges. It is a conglomerate of mountain ranges. That's what Lebanon is, but the so-called scholars in academia, they have made Lebanon, they have transformed these mountain ranges into a village, a town, a region, a city-state. And so if you look in the Middle East, you'll see Lebanon listed as a region or a village or a town. But that is incorrect. Lebanon is not that. Lebanon refers to mountain ranges, a conglomerate of mountain ranges. Now, the Lebanon that we're looking at here, these are what scholars call the Anti-Lebanon. And it is called that because these Lebanon, they are not snow-capped. There's no snow on top. That means that there's another section of Lebanon that are snow-capped. Now these are Anti-Lebanon, and it's Anti-Lebanon again due to the snow-cap and also the word, this word letter here, Laban, L-E-B-A-N. The Hebrew is going to be L-A-B-A-N, Laban. Laban means white. It means white in Hebrew. But these Lebanon, they are not white on top, so they're anti-Lebanon. The other section that we're going to look at, they're white on top due to the snow. And so that is the snow makes that word Lebanon consistent with the word Laban. Laban means white. But these are the Anti-Lebanon here, located in Namibia, South-West Africa. It's not located in the Middle East. And again, Lebanon is a conglomerate of mountain ranges. And so all of this here, this is one mountain range consisting of several mountains within that range. There's another mountain range here that's called Lebanon. This is Lebanon. All of these extending all the way down here. All of this, Lebanon. All over here. Lebanon up north in Israel. This section of Lebanon, the Anti-Lebanon, is where the Farpar River is where the Farpar River flows, as well as where the Abana, also called Barada, the Abana and the Farpar River, both of these rivers flow through the Anti-Lebanon. Both of these rivers also flow through the land of Damascus, and both of these rivers are listed in scripture, in Chronicles, First Chronicles. But this is Anti-Lebanon in the northern part of Israel. And again, Lebanon is a mountain range, a conglomerate of mountain ranges. It's not a city, region, nor location. All of this is the Anti-Lebanon, and it's consisting of a lot of mountain ranges, as we see here. All of these, Lebanon. Let's go back here. Right here. Let's zoom in. Now again, we have heard of the famous saying or phrase that's found in scripture. The phrase is, the Cedars of Lebanon. Well, that's what you are viewing here. All of these black dots, these are cedar trees. Cedar trees all along the foothill of Lebanon, as well as cedar trees all along the mountain itself. And this is a characteristic found only in Anti-Lebanon. As we're going to see in the snow-capped Lebanon, you're not going to see that feature. You're going to see the cedar trees found on the foothill. But on the mountain, you're not going to see but very few cedar trees, sparse, scattered out along the mountain range of the snow-capped Lebanon. But the Anti-Lebanon, we find a lot of cedar trees all along the mountain range itself, as well as on the foothill of the Anti-Lebanon. And again, all these little dots, these are cedar trees. A lot of cedar trees. And this is why the scriptures, the original black Jews, this is why they coined that phrase, the Cedars of Lebanon, because there's a lot of cedar trees found here. Again, this is the Anti-Lebanon in the northern part of Israel, found in the land of Namibia in South-West Africa. That's Anti-Lebanon. Let's go south here, over here, right here. Now before we zoom in, notice the locale, the location of the snow-capped. These are snow-capped Lebanon. Extending all the way up here, going all the way down here. This is a mountain range, a conglomerate of mountain ranges. Before we zoom in, notice its location. It is located right next to the tribe of Dan, the tribe of Issachar, the tribe of Gad, and the tribe of Benjamin, as well as the tribe of Judah. The mountain range extends all the way down here and goes up here. Now let's zoom in. And you can see the top of the mountain. Now we're looking at this through satellite. This is not a drawing, it's not a painting, no picture. This is the actual, the real thing, the real mountain. And we notice that the mountains, they're white, covered in snow. They're snow-capped. So these are Lebanon. These are Lebanon in accordance to the word, the Hebrew word, Lebanon, which is spelled L-A instead of an E. There's an A, L-A-B-A-N, Laban. The Hebrew word Laban means white, and that's why this mountain range, this snow-capped mountain range, is called Laban or Lebanon, because the Hebrew word Laban means white. Another interesting thing about that word Laban is when you read it backwards or read it from right to left, Laban, which means white, but when it's read from right to left, it means fool. The word Laban becomes Nabal. When you read it from right to left, it means Nabal, which means fool, which is interesting. Now this is the snow-capped. These are the snow-capped Lebanon. This is how they look. And again, as we zoom in, notice along the foothill of Lebanon, that's where you find the cedar trees. But on the summit, on top of the mountain range, you're not going to find the cedar trees too much. You'll see some, like in this section, you have some cedar trees. But as we zoom out and get a good look, We can see that there are some cedar trees on top of it, but the majority of it is not there. In the Anti-Lebanon, we see the cedar trees all along the foothill and on the mountain range itself. These are the snow-capped Lebanon. And this is found in the southern part of Israel and the tribes of Judah, Dan, Issachar, and Benjamin. This is where you're going to find the snow-capped Lebanon in that location. And keep in mind again, the Lebanon, they are a conglomerate of mountain ranges, and there are two. One is the Anti-Lebanon, the other is the snow-capped Lebanon. And the word the Lebanon comes from the Hebrew word Laban, Laban, which means white. And that's where you get Lebanon from, Laban. Now this is Lebanon, snow-capped Lebanon. And you have the Anti-Lebanon in Namibia, South-West Africa. And once again, Lebanon is not a city, state, nor town, nor region. Lebanon is a conglomerate of mountain ranges that is divided in two. You have Anti-Lebanon, where you do not have snow on the mountains, and then you have Lebanon, where you do have snow on top of the mountains. This is Lebanon in Namibia, South-West Africa.
Lebanon, located in the Khomas region of Namibia, South-West Africa. Lebanon is not a country, it's not a town, village or city. Lebanon is a conglomerate of mountain ranges, and there are two Lebanons. One is snow-capped, and the other does not have snow on its summit, and it is called Anti-Lebanon. This is not Lebanon. Lebanon is not located in the Middle East, and it is not a country or region. The true Lebanon in Namibia has been stolen and hijacked to the Middle East. There is a thief among us, a thief with deep pockets, a thief that operates on a grand scale of deception and lies. But these are the days of revelations from the Most High. Let the truth be told.